Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the ToniSport Newsfeed. Today I want to talk with you about new products, especially about LiPo batteries from the brand here on my t-shirt, which is called Team Cayote. And we as ToniSport, we are now official partner here in Europe for Cayote products, for all the 110 scale racing related products such as electronic speed controllers, LiPo batteries, and also in the future the brushless motors. As soon as they will have finished the development of the brushless motors, we will also carry them in our shop. But today, I just want to introduce the line of LiPo batteries which Cayote is offering. And it is kind of a very interesting range of products covering LiPo batteries for all the 110 scale racing classes and all the demands which the drivers have in these classes. First of all, before we start to talk a little bit about the batteries, Team Cayote is now on the market since I think late 2023, and they already have signed some very interesting and very good and fast and famous drivers such as Mark Reinhardt, Atsushi Hara, Gilles Groskamp and many others. So the brand is taking it serious and they will try to develop the best possible products for racing. And we are now super proud and happy to represent Cayote in Europe. And the first huge delivery has reached our warehouse in the last couple of days. And today we want to focus a little bit on the range of batteries from Cayote. And I will talk quickly through the different packs we are offering and what you can expect from the products. Mark Reinhardt is already using the stuff with great success, especially at the Euro Touring Series, and also he had the Cayote Crest X ESC in his car, powered by Cayote LiPo batteries, when he won the EFRA European Championships some weeks ago in Belgium, in Roeselare, with a fantastic race. And this was the first huge success for Team Cayote, and a very good start into the partnership with Mark, Cayote, ToniSport, and the market here in Europe as well. Okay, but now the intro is done. We will take a look on the LiPo batteries. I have two LiPo batteries here for my own use. At the moment I'm using the 6800 milliamp batteries in my modified touring cars, but there are many more batteries out there, and we will start to talk through the different batteries, starting with the shorty packs. Cayote is now offering 5 different shorty packs, and the smallest and lightest one is the pack with the 3900 milliamps capacity. The 3.9 pack is super light. It's only 142 grams when you get it into the pocket, and the height of the battery is also super low. It's only 15.8 millimeters. So it's a super light, super thin shorty pack with 3900 milliamps. You can try it maybe for your two-wheel drive off-road buggy. You can maybe try it in a Formula 1 car, and also maybe in a fronty car when you're running on a smaller track, on carpet especially. So there are many different options to use this smallest, lightest and low capacities shorty pack from Team Cayote. The 3.9 pack is followed up by, in my opinion, the pack which will maybe be the most successful one in the indoor season. It's the 4600 milliamps pack. This one is coming at 163 grams, and the height of the battery is 18 millimeters. So it's also a very low, very flat battery for low center of gravity in the car. The weight is perfect when you're running indoors with a modified touring car, for example, and also for fronty class. I think it's maybe the pack to try. 4000 milliamps, 4600 milliamps is a super good capacity, and the weight 133 grams. That altogether sounds very promising for the 4600 pack. Then there are 3 more options with more capacity: a 5000, a 5500 and a 6500 LiPo pack. So for everybody who's running maybe in 4-wheel buggy or in a class where you need more capacity, where you have where you want to do longer runs maybe, or you just need to have a heavier battery in your car to change the balance, the 5000 pack comes at 179 grams at a height of 19.8 millimeters. Then we have the 5500 shorty pack, which is a little bit heavier again, 203 grams with the height of 22.2 millimeters. And overall the most heaviest shorty pack with the highest capacity is a 6500 milliamp battery, which comes with a weight of 228 grams and a height of 24.8 millimeters. So many numbers, many weights, many heights, but you can see these 5 shorty packs from Team Cayote, they are covering the complete demands which racers can have when they want to use a shorty battery. So you will definitely find a light one, a heavy one. You can use one with a good middle range with a 4.6. You can find it for modified touring car racing indoors. You can find it for fronty racing, for Formula 1 class. So everybody who's looking for shorty battery can select their favorite shorty packs from the range of Cayote products. Before we're coming to the stick packs, to the regular size batteries, there's also one battery with 1S, so a battery pack especially made for 1/12 scale racing. It comes along with the capacity of 8500 milliamps, so high capacity for the long 8-minute races in 1/12 scale racing. The battery comes with 155 grams of weight and is 18.4 millimeter high. So this is the battery which is now available from Team Cayote for the 1/12 scale class. And I think this will be a very popular one, as it maybe covers all the classes in the pan car scene. Okay, yeah, now coming to the stick packs. Stick packs, at the moment, there are 5 different versions available. And we will start this time with the most heavy one. The most heavy one is at 390 grams and a height of 24.9 millimeters. It has a capacity of 9200 milliamps. This is the most heavy battery from Team Cayote with the highest capacity. You can use it for sure when you're running 1/8 scale in the GT class on road tracks outdoors. You need a high capacity because you're running 4S then, I think. In most of these 1/8 racers, they are using 2 packs beside each other to get the best possible performance. And it also can be a very good battery pack if you're running a touring car in a stock class on big outdoor tracks, on big carpet tracks where you need a lot of punch, and there is the battery to try, the 9200 from Team Cayote. Then there is a little bit a smaller one, which is still having 7000 milliamps of capacity at 274 grams and 22 millimeters. This is also a battery pack which I think will be a super good choice all round. If you're running stock touring car, you run indoor, outdoor, small track, big track. If somebody just wants to have one type of batteries, I would recommend to go with the 7000 or with the next one I will introduce, this one here, the 6.8, which is also only having 200 milliamps less than the 7000, but it's 25 grams lighter, and it's also 2 mil more flat than, because the 7000 battery is 22 millimeters high, and the 6.8 comes in at only 19.7 millimeters. So if you're looking for an all-round battery, the 6.8 and the 7000 stick packs is something to recommend for everybody, as it will suit the demands of stock racing, modified racing, and you can find a good compromise to go with these batteries on all the tracks you're running on. Then there are 2 more packs available, which are a little lighter and also flatter. A 6300 LiPo battery, which sounds super interesting because it's coming in at only 226 grams of weight with a height of 18.4 millimeters. So a very flat battery. It lowers the center of gravity in your car. You still have 6300 milliamps of capacity, so this also sounds super promising. If you want to run it in stock classes, you just need to test it if it has enough punch and enough power over the complete runtime, comparing and also suiting the demands of your track. If you're running on a mid-size or small track, it will be good enough for sure. If you're running on super large outdoor tracks, maybe the 6.3 is not the perfect choice for stock racing, then you should keep your eye on the 7000 or the 9200 battery. But the 6.3 can also be a super good one, I'm pretty sure about that. And last but not least, there is one battery pack which is for me a real highlight, because it comes with 5300 milliamps of capacity. It only weighs 197 grams, so it's extremely light, and the battery is only 15.8 millimeter high. So it's almost looking like a smartphone because it's super flat, super light, And this battery can also be good for stock racing if you're running on maybe smaller technical tracks, also on carpet, because it lowers the center of gravity so much. And yeah, when the power then will be good enough, you will have the perfect balance in your car. So if you want to test this one on small tracks, the 5.3 is kind of a hot shot, a super special tip. I know that many guys are already testing this pack for stock racing on carpet. We haven't got any feedback until now, but we also know that during the last winter season, other battery manufacturers, other brands, they also used battery packs in stock racing with not that super high capacity anymore. You know, in the years before, 3, 4, 5, 6 years before, everybody was using high capacity batteries for stock racing. But now, as the technology has developed even further and further, the batteries are developing and giving you so much more punch and power during the complete runtime that also now, especially in 17.5 racing, these flat batteries with a lower capacity are still good enough to provide you the power you need for the complete 5 minutes run. So it's maybe something to try with a 5300 milliamp battery. The only thing you have to know, if you want to go with such a lightweight battery pack in your car, you need to make sure that you have maybe battery mounts made from brass, or you need kind of a battery plate for putting underneath the battery, because you need to place the weight somewhere. The battery is so much lighter than, for example, the 7000. You will have an 80-gram difference between these batteries, so your car will be too light on the right side if you don't add weight there. So always keep in mind, if you go super low with the weight of your battery, you have to add the weight on the same side with battery mounts, battery plates, or other additional weights which you can place into the car on the right side of the car. The opposite side is when you go with a super heavy battery, like the 9200 battery, then it's mostly that your car becomes too heavy on the right side and you have to add some weight on the left. So you always have to check the weight from left to right when you change batteries from a super heavy to a super light, or vice versa battery pack. So this is just to keep you alerted about this. This was a quick talk about the Cayote batteries, which we are now offering in the ToniSport shop. By the way, all the batteries are high volt batteries, so at 7.6 volt, and the 1S battery is coming at 3.8 volt. So there is no regular 7.4 volt battery available. All these packs are high voltage with 7.6, and they are coming in a very nice packaging. The packaging is, for me personally, also another highlight, because it almost feels like you are maybe unpacking a new smartphone, because the design of the package and everything is made really nice, and it looks like a very high quality product. And this is something I also like about the Cayote product line. So if you are interested in buying new LiPo batteries, just check our ToniSport shop. We have a nice page for all the Cayote products. You will also find the speed controllers and the program box and the Bluetooth devices over there. But this time, it was just to introduce the complete range of Cayote battery packs to you. And if you have any more questions about batteries, just drop us an email and just ask straight away what you want to know about LiPo batteries, also about maybe charging process, discharging and stuff like that. There's a lot you can do. And there's also a lot you can fine-tune on your car with the choice of the battery weight and the capacity. So it's something where you can dive really deep into, and it's a very interesting topic overall. So that's it for today. Team Cayote is now partner of ToniSport. We are partner of Team Cayote. We will supply all the products here in Europe for the 1/10 scale racing scene. And I hope that you enjoyed watching this quick update video about the new brand we have in our shop. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And we will see us in the next ToniSport Newsfeed video, when we maybe talk about Cayote products again. Maybe I will also explain a little bit about the speed controller, how to adjust it and what to do with it. And until then, always keep in mind, race with ToniSport. You will never race alone. And we see us in the next ToniSport Newsfeed video. Until then, keep racing and check out the Cayote products.
At Team Cayote, we believe that Force Be Unified is not just a slogan.